Yo guys, Mkz Fan 234 here, and I kinda got some note cards. No, it's Mkz Reaches Out right here, right now. Yo guys, it's Mkz Fan 234 here. I'm going to be starting a new little mini series kind of thing. Sorry it's not Pokemon related, but really it's just a little short collection of clips that I'm going to try to do about once a week. Hopefully I can stick to this commitment. But it's going to be it's going to be hotly debated issues in the high school and middle school sense. I'm calling it Mkz Reaches Out, because I have a feeling that this is some stuff that people really need to talk about, and it's a very hefty subject, really, especially what I'm going to go into here in episode 1. So episode 1 here today is going to be an introduction, and my first topic is going to be bullying. Yeah, I know, a lot of us, when we see teachers showing bullying and that kind of stuff, we go, great, here we go again with the freaking wimps and the pussies. Excuse my language. But I know that's what I think a lot of times, but really, I think there's more to it than meets the eye. I don't know if some of you feel like you've been bullied, or if you think you know someone who's been bullied, or you think you're a big bad dog and you can take the heat and all that kind of stuff. But really, I want to talk about bullying in the sense of how the teachers view it, how some of the students view it, like how most of the students view it, and some of the, at least at my school, how some students view it, and then some of the, how I as an individual wanted to talk to you guys about. So, first off, bullying. What is it? Bullying, by definition, is repeated, violent, well, not necessarily violent, but repetitive, I'm going to say nasty acts of, I don't even know, repetitive acts that are not very pleasing, that they're nasty, mean, rotten, douchey. That's literally the definition that I can give you of bullying. Notice, though, that I used repetitive in that definition. Teachers, when a student comes to them and says, I'm being bullied by so-and-so, it's guidance counselor, bring them in, let's go, let's do this right here, right now, let's knock out the problem. That honestly does not solve shit. And goodbye. Okay, guys, so that was my dumb brother who thought it would be funny to burst through the door because he heard me recording. Anyway, when teachers do that, it don't solve shit. Okay? Really. Because then it really causes more problems. Seriously, it does. Alright? So, teachers view it as pretty much a burden, especially at my school. They think it's a burden that students are basically whining, kind of. And they go, oh, we're here for you, we're here to reach out for you, we're here to help you, and all this stuff. And then really what they do is they shove you down the guidance counselor, try to talk it out. Basically they say, what's your side, okay, you're both wrong, or he's wrong, or she's wrong, goodbye. And literally that really doesn't solve anything, especially not at my school, because I mean, after that it's, why'd you go to the guidance counselor, you? Yeah, literally that's what happens. And it just continues. But students are what's next, at least most students at my school. Most students at my school view bullying as a sign of weakness. I mean, some people bully without even realizing it. I mean, I personally have never been bullied. I have a feeling that I've been a bully at times, but nothing like, a lot of us, when we hear bullying, it's usually give me your lunch money kind of thing. And I mean, yeah, that is classified as bullying. I mean, but nobody really does that kind of crap. I mean, I've probably bullied like once, ever. I mean, a lot of people, at least at my school, they think when someone shouts bully, it's, I don't want to talk to anybody, I just want to rat them out, it's weakness. Basically, that's how a lot of students see it at my school. And in a way, they are right and they are wrong. Here's how I view it. I view it as bullying as, again, repetitive, meaning okay, guys, You want to solve an argument, you do it through text, and I will come through this camera and I will kick you in your ass. You do not solve anything through text. Ever. Doesn't help. Doesn't solve anything. Really. You're just digging your own grave. Okay? So, let me give you an example. Mary Kate, I'm sorry to call you out on this, but this is a good classic issue that we had. You guys know I'm a high schooler. Okay? You guys know that. But my friend Mary Kate and I, she and her boyfriend were having problems where she was blowing him off. He was feeling pissed about it and all this stuff. I took his side because I didn't know the whole story. But, I mean, and they were both wrong. They really were. But I took his side, and then she got nasty at me, like, in a snap. She goes, why don't you just leave me alone? And I got mad at her, and I said, we were going to talk about this later. And she said, no, we're not. So I texted her later, and I said, Mary Kate, what's going on? And then she goes, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anybody. We're done and all this stuff. And we just started going back and forth at each other. One conversation, I sent her a paragraph about this long, and it was very nasty, very low. And I can admit that, because, I mean, I can take responsibility for my actions, and I can admit that. She said something back to me that was very rude, very nasty, so I sent her something rude back. And then I said, okay, you know what, I'm done through text. Talk to me about school. She goes, I will not. And, I mean, eventually we talked it out, and we worked it out, and we're all good now. I mean, and we realized that a lot of it was misinterpretation. That's the big thing with text arguments. It's misinterpreting what the other person is saying. I mean, even on the phone, if you guys want to call somebody and talk something out, that's a little bit better, but it's best to do it in person. Because you really don't know. I mean, they could be sitting here. I don't have my phone on me, but let's say my inhaler's my phone. They could be sitting there going, yeah, I'm sorry too. Yeah, okay. I mean, how many people have done that? I mean, I have a lot of friends that are chicks. They do that all the time. I see them do it. I mean, that's a typical thing to do. So bullying, get back on the bullying thing, because I kind of trailed off there like I usually do. But in that example, the text conversation was not good. Okay? Here is where was I going with this? Oh, people came up to me the next day and said, she doesn't need another bully in her life. Why are you being a bully and all this? Notice how I said in the definition, repetitive. One text conversation of nasty text is not bullying. Let me put that out there right now. It is not bullying whatsoever. It's called a disagreement. It's called human frickin' nature, people. You have an angry text argument. You have an angry argument face to face. It's natural. People fight. It's not going to change. So in a way, people have taken bullying. Oh no, he's hurting me. I'm being bullied. No. In a way, some people are being wimps when they use the term bullying, and they need to suck it the freaking heck up. In a way. Not saying that's always the case. Okay? Bullying is an overused term a lot. I'm just saying that. It is overused a lot. And it ties in with gossip. And gossip is literally a load of horse crap. And every time someone comes to me and said, did you hear that he said this or she said this? I'm like, I don't want to hear it. If I'm going to hear about that, like, some guy apparently is bi at my school. Bisexual. That's a whole different topic. I mean, we'll talk about that in a later episode or something. But people are like, did you hear that this guy's bi? Did you hear that this guy's gay? And I'm like, if he wishes to tell me that to my face, I will believe it then. If you guys want to keep gossiping, go gossip among your other friends. Leave me out of it. I do not want to hear this crap. And they literally drop it. I mean, you can't just take everything that someone says and go, oh no, heck, he's bi. What? No, can't do that. I mean, yeah, it might be true. I mean, it might be. But it could also be something like they had an argument, natural freaking thing, and they're just trying to get back at them, so they're spreading rumors and gossip. Which literally is a load of crap. Literally, I cannot take it. But bullying, on the other hand, bullying does exist. It's not always a coward's way out. Kind of, suicide. Suicide, what the heck? I don't even know where I went with that. It's not always a coward's way out. Okay? To scream bullying is not always a coward's way out. A lot of times it is, a lot of times it is not. Let's go on to the is not side. The is not side. is when literally it's repetitive every day coming up to someone. I heard, like, let's use gossip. Someone used to gossip about me, so, like, because they got mad at me, and they decided to tell everybody that I was gay, which I'm not. Okay, I actually do have a girlfriend. Sorry to share that with everybody, but so they decided to tell everybody that I was gay, and people were coming up to me. They like, I heard you, and I was like, no, 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 and I went up to the power source. I was like, look, if you don't stop this just because you're pissed at me, we will fight, and believe me, you will not be standing when the fight is over. You will be crying. I mean, I said, I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm not trying to act all alpha dog here. I'm telling you, you need to cut the crap before it gets physical or before I literally have to start pulling people in to this. It's not a game anymore. It's not funny. It's not this petty Annie bullshit anymore. I said, now that it's gotten to be every freaking day, all the time, constant, every time I come to school, this is what I have to hear. And I have to freaking tell everybody that I'm not and tell them what you're doing. Since it's every day now, it's now under the I can now press bullying charges legally because you have done it every freaking day for like a month now. And it needs to stop. And the idiot just went, okay, do what you want. Okay, I mean, it was just stupid. I mean, in that scenario though, there is bullying in a way. I mean, I told you guys earlier, I don't think I've ever been bullied, but that could classify in a way. Bullying literally means repetitive, like every day or on multiplication, not just once or twice or even 3 times. If it's like once a week, once a month, like every month you get this, or every week you get this, or even every day. When it's every day, you know it's bad. But if it's someone trying to be funny, you have to at least ask them to stop. I mean, I didn't just let it happen and just go, you need to stop before I kick your ass. That's not what I did. I told him 100 times. I was like, dude, you need to stop. Dude, you need to stop. This is not funny anymore. Stop. And he didn't. He kept going. And that's literally bullying. That's bullying through gossip. Bullying through physical would be every day. Give me your lunch money. Let's go. Let's take it. Hit you, hit you, hit you, hit you every day. Bang against the locker. Shut you in the locker. Make you late to class every day. Repetitive. That's bullying. Repetitive, violent, well, not violent, I keep wanting to say violent. Repetitive, low, nasty, mean, rotten acts. It's, the other thing that a lot of people like to do is cyberbully, because they're too wimpy to frickin' tell you off to your face. They have to go, you're a loser. Again, electronics, this gossip, bullying, and all that kind of stuff through electronics, I do not find it. I try to stay away from it, I really do. And I recommend you guys do the same. I mean, so this is my opinion on bullying, and this has probably gotten to be, like, so long. Just telling you that right now. It's probably gotten to be so long. And here, I'll show you the kind of things that will happen when you tell the bullies to screw off, or you just literally, yeah. Here was my summer formal. Me and my friend Cody, these were literally almost all of our dates. You see me and Cody there. I mean, yeah. People will gravitate towards you. You will find that you have a lot more friends if you're not douchey about it. Like, you don't want to be like, screw you, go away, I don't want to hear it. Just be like, dude, I really don't want to hear that. It's, no. And surprisingly, that's what a lot of the teachers say, so they are right in a way about that. But, I mean, they are right in a way. You will have a lot more friends. You literally will. You will. Everybody thinks, oh, they're popular, they're a douchebag. We'll go into popularity in episode 2. Bullying, we're done here. I mean, you'll find that if you tend to avoid bullying, you'll not only make your life better and happier, you'll make other people's lives better and happier, you'll make more friends, you'll even improve your frickin' schoolwork, believe it or not, because you won't spend as much time. Literally. You won't be stressed, you'll just feel like this whole big pile of horse poop is being shoveled off your shoulders. Literally, that's how you will feel, and I learned that the hard way, because I used to be a dick to people all the freaking time, and I found out that once I just cut the shit, once someone finally told me, the way I tell people now, once someone finally told me, hey, you need to knock it off, this is a retard, I went, whoop, bird's eye view, zoom out, what's going on here? And literally, that's some things that you have to do. Sometimes you have to do that. You have to pull out. You have to zoom out. Look, address the situation. What's going on? Am I wrong? Are they wrong? Pros and cons? That kind of stuff. I mean, and you don't just sit there and go, and someone goes, hey, faggot. And you don't have to go, wait, do I say this? Do I say that? Like the teachers tell you to? You really don't have to do that, dudes. Just be yourself, really, but don't be a douchebag, is what I'm saying. Alright, guys, that's enough of me right now, because this video is getting way too long. But yeah, that's episode 1, and this is Mkz Reaches Out, reaching out to you guys, catching you. Here, let me throw a master ball at you guys. I'm gonna throw a master ball. Okay. But this is Mkz Reaches Out, episode 1, and I want you guys to like this video, thumbs up if you agree, thumbs down if you disagree. Just kidding, just do whatever. But I want you guys, I literally, really encourage you guys to comment your opinions on this issue. And anything derogatory towards my views will be deleted, because I would not be derogatory towards your views. But I am anxious to know how you feel. Do you feel that it's overused, or do you feel that it's not overused? How do you feel? Literally, please comment this below. And if you stayed here all this time, I congratulate you. Here's your reward for staying with me all this time in episode 1. Enjoy, and Mkz out. Peace, guys. Love you guys. That was a little stupid, but I'll see you guys later.